do it the awkward way, I guess you guys call it. Good morning. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a great weekend. Oh, Lord. I'm heading to, let's just wait before some people come in here before we start jabber-jawing. Yeah, haven't had one of these in a long time. That's okay. Actually, they're good. I wonder how much crap is inside there. It's my turn. Welcome to the same thing. Gosh. Oh, my God. Happy Monday. Good morning. Excuse me. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody's had safe travels back home from Granny Fest. I want to see something. I'm drinking a Monster. I haven't had one of these in so long. These coffees. Oh, 220 calories. All right. 15% fat, grams of fat. Oh, sodium 444, 19%. 35% sugars. Sugars additive. Fuck. One of these kids are all cracked out on this shit. It's supposed to be like a Java Coffee Energy. I was at Five Below, and I seen a couple. They had two for $5, so I bought two of them. I used to drink these shit years ago, a long time ago. When I used to own my store in Palm Desert, myself an accessory place, and I would drive. When I would drive from Marietta all the way to Palm Desert, I would stop at Morongo because I would get there early. Good morning, and I would get these. You had these little breakfast. I don't know, not an egg roll, tortilla, taquita, whatever. They had egg or whatever, or chorizo in it. They were so damn good. I would get like two of those, one of these, and I'd play about $500 in the slot right then and there. This is way before the slot community became alive and all that. Excuse me. So I used to do that. On the way home, sometimes I would stop, or sometimes I just wouldn't stop. But every morning, hey it's GBTV. Good morning. I'm going to on my car. Happened. I had an accident about a year ago, so they fixed the car. I took it to Toyota sent it to a specialist place. Um, um, the little tail fin on the back. I noticed it when I wash my car, it can move. It moves a little bit. So I stopped there on Friday, bringing it in on Monday, 9 o'clock appointment to a technician to look at it. And I kind of noticed as in further inspection, it looks like where the bumper that Toyota did not want to pay for. So to give you guys a little lesson here on that. We'll be right back to that one there too. So they try to put an aftermarket on. I said, no, I'll pay the extra $100 for an actual OEM part. It seems like I don't know if the paint's starting to peel away from it, so they'll ask them to address that. So that's about it. So let me get back to the story about Toyota or any other cars or your insurance. That's what the factor is. So I have Allstate insurance, and when I had my car accident in this car, and he was at fault because he rear-ended me going to Paula because he was doing no-nos in the bushes with some older lady. That's a different story for another time. And so he rear-ended me at a big 30 miles per hour. I mean, he caved in the whole back end. The total cost of repairing this vehicle, his insurance, he only had $15,000 for property damage, so Allstate had to pick up the rest. I do not know why Allstate just didn't. I was praying they would just total it out. It cost to repair this vehicle $28,000. I don't know why Allstate insists on paying it all out, but they wouldn't total it. So I guess the value of this car is like 30, 35, 38,000 now. Remind you has 77,000 miles on it. I just put on. It just flicked over. I just seen. But at that time, it only had 50, I think maybe 60,000 miles or something like that. But Allstate would not total it out. They paid all the extra money. So I guess when they have like with parts, like the tail fin, the what you would call it, it's used. Yes, this is a used car. I bought it with 40,000 miles on it from Toyota. It was like one of their whatever loaner cars. I got a real good deal on it before the accident. The value of the car, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But these days, none of the airbags were deployed and stuff like that. The back was creased, like where the spare tire sits. He was out of it, and that was smashed in. They had to do basically a whole new overhaul of this back end. I think I've shown some pictures, and I did a video. Yeah, I did a video on one of these about what a great job they did on this. So Toyota did not want to spend the extra $100 for an OEM bumper. I'm sorry, I take it back. Allstate didn't want to. I argued. Why should I have to pay for aftermarket? Can I get at that? That's just, if you really believe your insurance policy, they will not pay for OEM parts. They pay for aftermarket parts. So the aftermarket part, the guy was even telling me they're crap. They pop off. The clips break. So I paid the extra $100 out of my pocket for that. So that's just the way he was explaining to me. All insurance companies do that. No matter how good the insurance, they will not pay for OEM parts. The tailgate, um, that's the only thing that was OEM. The tailgate that goes up, that's the only part that was OEM. The little what you call it, whatever the hell that damn wind jammer, the one that sits on the top of it, that didn't get destroyed or nothing like that, but it's loose a little bit. I don't know why. Toyota did not want to pay for the exhaust system because it was creased and it was messed up. So they had to actually take it to a muffler shop because back then that's when the pandemic was going on and all that, and you couldn't get parts. There was this one guy for a grill. He had a shop around. He drove 300 miles just to pick up the grill and to bring it back to the place because of the shipping on it. But yeah, they had to go to a muffler shop and make a new exhaust system, and they put a little on because I had a little shiny whatever the hell it's called. But yeah, they took care of it. So I was the manager of a tow company for years. The reason the insurance do not maybe more money on it before. You're correct. I'm upset about my payment. I think I owe 20,000 left on the vehicle. The vehicle is only 2 years old. Insurance is a rip off. You got it. You got it. So the vehicle still is upside down, so there's value in the vehicle. And Toyota told her that I don't know what the value is on it now that I had an accident. It runs right. It runs great. There's no vibration. I kind of quit. It had a full alignment, but sometimes I had to get in like a hard pothole. But it seems like I don't know. Shit. Excuse me there. Insurance are the biggest ripoff. That is the biggest scam there is. You're right, JVTV. They're the biggest scam. 'Scam. 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 ' people in Congress. You know, I've seen cars in better shape or better than my car. Damage was like 10,000. They would just no airbags wasn't deployed or nothing like that, but they won't fix them. They just write insurance companies would just write off. When I talked to my insurance lady that I make the payments to, she was just scratching her head. She goes, I don't know why they're just. She even suggested for them to write it off, to total out. She says, I just can't believe they're fixing it. I just can't believe you're one of the lucky ones. They think that's just way too much money for it. But it is what it is. But the more the thing is the insurance company will not pay for OEM parts, so they'll put an aftermarket crappy ass bumper or something on it, knowing that there's problems with it. Did you put a video out on your? Yes, I did. It's one of my videos. You know what? Once I get there, I'll share a link. I'll send you the link. I don't know how. I'll figure it out. I'll share the link to you. One of my somebody was calling. So yeah, I'll send you the link if you don't find it. But regardless, I'll send you the link. Um, okay, thanks. Hey, if y'all don't know who it's JBTV, this guy does every day. He's on going live every day. Plays the little golf game. He got me into it. I've been playing it here and there. You're right. It is nerve wracking. I have to take breaks from it because I get so damn frustrated with them. But he has a really nice setup. I mean, it's really cool. Check out his channel. Every Friday night he does scratchers and gives out gifts, prizes and like that, you know. So y'all gotta check his channel out, subscribe to him. Really cool guy. Lives in Florida. I always pop in. Sometimes when I'm detailing cars, I'll pop in. I just won't say nothing because I'm busy working. But it's on my thing just to watch his golf tournaments. But like I said, y'all not subscribe to him. And if you, JBTV, if you want to drop your link in there, drop your link. Born and raised in Florida. Hey, I always had a question to ask you. Like, where do you live? Don't tell me where you live, but in the whereabouts, do you get crocodiles or alligators? Do they come around on your property? Because I always hear about YouTube videos. I always hear about this. That crocodiles are coming on into their pools or sitting under their cars. You know, is that true? Let me know. But drop your link. You know, follow his link. You know, he's a really cool dude. Oh, what I'm doing. Any water you see in Florida, you can bet on at least one. Ah, I always see videos on that shit. So next week I will be in Texas. Back in Texas, we're going to be going through um, Mesquite, Texas, Dallas, Texas. Uh, Gator can climb six. What the fuck? Are you serious? Shit. Damn. So I'll be going through Mesquite, through Dallas, and they had their state fair. Their state fair's been going the last couple of weeks. I guess there was a shooting. Somebody shot somebody out there. I mean, even and the state fair was in Dallas. You can't go nowhere without to have a damn good time with your family like that without somebody acting like a jackass. They got the guy too. They arrested him. I hope they hang the guy by his fucking balls. Um, and we're gonna go. I want to check out Salina. Now, I have talked to some of the city officials out there, some bankers. I've been talking to a lot of people on Facebook. I actually talked to them on the phone. And let me tell you something. I talked to one of their city office guys, like their councilman. Dude, he says, hey, we met on Facebook because I was asking what kind of banks are out there, this and that, tick tap. And he goes, he messaged me and gave me his cell phone number. I called him up, and he was telling me everything that's going on there. I told him I was going to come to visit, and he says, let me know. We'll be more than happy to sit. Let us know when you get in town. We'll sit down for a cup of coffee at one of our mom and pop local, not a Starbucks, not a commercial, our local coffee shop. And we'll sit down and see what you need, what your needs are for the bank, and basically whatever. I mean, then another guy he said also on Facebook, hey, I'm such and such, a banker or whatever at a different bank, bring the coffee. We got the donuts. I mean, that is so damn cool. And so the guy was just telling me, I'm not going to drop his name, but he just said, whatever you need, when you get down here, we'll take a tour. We'll send you up, set you up at some of the hotels that are out here. And I said, thank you very much. And whatever your business ideal, whatever it is to get you to come to Texas, he says, we will try to help you make it happen, to make your transition more smoother. So he gave me three advices, three about strong advices. And he said the last two, you better heed those warnings. And now remember, good morning, Kissy Cat. Oh, nothing happened to my car. Last year, I was in an accident, and the little tail fin on the back of it, right up there, I noticed it's a little loose. So I got to take it to the place that fixed my car, and they're gonna fix it. And notice the bumper looks like the paint may be kind of like peeling or something. It's a lifetime warranty, as long as I'm in California. So, hey, I'm gonna be in Texas next week. We're driving 20 hours and it take me to get to Mesquite. 23 hours actually. And so he just told me, I'm going to give you three warnings. Three warnings. The last two, you better heed these warnings, sir. I said, okay. So he says, okay. This guy, he's like 70 years old too. And first warning is, well, the first thing is when you get here, once you find a place, once you get established, what you need to do, you drive a lot here. I bet you guys do. He goes, change your plates. Go to the DMV. Here's the number of the DMV. I called the DMV. Now in California, if I would call the DMV, I would be on the phone for like 4 to 5 to 6 hours waiting time. I called their DMV. Maybe it was a good day. I waited 17 minutes. I told them what happened, what I'm planning on doing. She sent me a list, emailed me a list, what to do, how to do it. So registration out there. Okay, the first thing is, thank you, pal. I appreciate that. Registration on any vehicle out there is $75. Now, if you have electric like a Tesla, it's $200. You have to pay $30 for a vehicle inspection. You do have to get a smog test. But what I did learn from the DMV was telling me in 2025, that's gone. They're not doing that no more. So I don't want to wait that long. So that's what that was at. So going back to what the councilman was telling me, he goes, okay, so change your plates because we don't like you Californians. So they're when you roll in, they see your plates. They're going to be like, they're going to be watching you. Number two, heed this. He said, please heed this warning. Do not, and I quote, do not, I stress it, bring your California ways and bullshit, exact word, to Texas, especially to Salina. We don't put up with that. I said, whoa. He goes, don't worry, no worries. I'm not like that. He goes, because I'm going to tell you right now, we had some of you Californians come out here started acting up. And I tell you what, some of the local stores around here wouldn't serve them. I said, what? They wouldn't buy. They try to buy gas. They wouldn't serve them. They restaurants, coffee shops. Word gets around like wildfire. If you are acting up and they know you're from California, they won't serve you. So they end up moving out. They move to Dallas or wherever, because it's blackballed them, I guess. And you know what? I believe this guy too. And the third one, he says, now we don't handle things the way you Californians handle your business out there. When you basically f up, we handle it a Texas way. I said, I heard about those ways because I told him 30 years ago I used to live in Mesquite for like 4 months. I dated a girl a long time, long story, over 30 years ago, and I they don't fuck around. They'll beat the hell out of you. And yeah, there is a lot of real estate, but in Salina, it's a red state, it's a red town. They don't fuck around out there. And because I called a couple other places, I talked to other places. Even the D&D lady said, change your place right away. What do you mean you cannot believe that people from Texas, unless you're in Houston, Dallas, uh, San Antonio, and Austin, Texas, they don't care. All the rest of them, they don't like that bullshit. They don't like the California because they're making Californians is moving out there or Arizona, and they're bringing their California bullshit ways out there. They don't like it. People don't like it. They're fed up with it. And that got stressed. And I just told the guy, you don't have to worry about that. That's the reason why I'm leaving California. And I guess the gas is cheap out there. You know what? You know what? I do. I used to be a Green Bay Packers fan for the longest time. I do like Aaron Rodgers. I like what he stands in and what his beliefs are. And I'm trying to read your guys' what you call it. I'm trying to read your chat while I'm driving here. All right, hold on. Living in California is the worst thing. Yeah, and their HOAs are so fucked up. I will say they're so fucked. I live in an HOA, and I tell you what, your fucking grass is just how much. There's always that fucking Karen will come out in the middle of the night because I caught her on my goddamn camera with her little measuring stick measuring your fucking grass. Then they sent me a notice because my grass is kind of yellow. I just reseeded it and pulled it and raked it all it up, And I had you have to submit every fucking form to them. HOAs are the fucking worst. They are the Karen. Yeah. Don't get me started on that one. That's another rant for another time. Let's go back to football. I do like Aaron Rodgers. I just think sometimes I don't know what he's thinking. Now he's on the Jets. He got hurt. Whatever. I always did like the Cowboys, Texans. I like them. I've been to the Cowboy Stadium, AT&T. No, the other one. I've been to the other one. I've been to South Fork Ranch, which is a really, really, really cool place. We live in HOA. I hate it. Is bingo. Kissy Cat, did you go to Granny Fest? um, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, bro. HOAs. It's just you're paying for someone to sit there and correct you with the way your yard looks. That's what it is. The Texans do suck. I agree. The Texans do fucking suck. Um, I just wish the Cowboys would actually do something. You know what? Let me tell you guys something here. Agree. Um, every time these football players start dating a celebrity, they get hurt or the team goes down. Remember when Tony Romo started dating Jessica Simpson? The Cowboys were doing good, and as soon as he started dating her, she jinxed them. Now that one guy from whatever Taylor Swift is banging that new guy, and then he gets a concussion. You see, these guys need to stay away from the celebrities and their Illuminati bullshit. The YouTube will probably just get me for saying that word. But yeah, the HOA will you pay the HOA to correct you and to fine you for everything you do wrong. My HOA just sent a new rules out there. You can only have your garage door open for 1 hour a day. Can you believe that bullshit? And they know I detail cars there, so yeah. Yesterday the game was awesome. The 49ers both lost. Cowboys played tight. Yeah, yeah. So the HOA and so everybody's fighting that because there's some old timers in the neighborhood. They like to do woodwork. There's this one old guy. He makes birdhouses and he sells them. They're sitting here. They each. All right, now we're on the rant of the HOA. Now there you go. Now you got me on that rant. The HOA is the only thing in HOA. HOA has some good points and they have 1,000 bad points. Now, when you get somebody coming in, you got to have uniform colors of your house. You got to submit if you want a different color, whatever. But it is kind of good because there be this one kooky mother effer who wants to paint his house blue or booger green. That will stop it. But if your shrubbery over the sidewalk just a little bit, they'll beat you for that. They sit there. Oh, good. HOA pisses me off so much. I would do. I would pay. I would. You know what? I would give my left fucking kidney to ban HOAs. HOAs is brutal in Houston area. Wherever I live in Texas, I'm going to make sure. You know what? If I have to buy a piece of land and put a fucking trailer on it, I'll be trailer park trash. I don't care. I used to live in a trailer. I loved it. Just to avoid HOAs. My grandfather always said, he always said it, but we moved into one. He bought the house in there. They used to have their potluck dinners, and everybody was in their own place judging one another. Where am I supposed to go? I'm going to take, if the place is open, we're a little early. If the place is open, and you guys all staying with me, I'm going to show you West Coast exotic vehicles if they're open. You guys are going to love this place. I got my Gas Monkey shirt on, too. Nothing wrong with trailers. Only problems with... There you go. You're absolutely right. I know a lot. I used to date a lot of girls in the trailer park. I don't care. But I tell you what, some of the people. I'm gonna tell you something here. Let's clear this up because I don't want anybody getting what I just said twisted. I dated a lot of girls. And I know a lot of friends who live in the trailer park. Oh shit! Damn it to hell! Missed my turn. Those people there will look out for one another. Help a brother out if someone's working on a car. You bet their ass everybody's going to be in that neighborhood over there helping you work on your car, moving shit out, checking your wife out if she's hot, drinking your beer, smoking a little kush. But I tell you what, they'll be your best friend because they have the best damn barbecue. JB TV, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying you live in one, but I'm just telling you, there's nothing wrong with them. They're good people. You know, you can do it. You got to do what you got to do. People got to do that. I tell you what. Owning a house in California is like ridiculous. There is a few nice ones on the golf course, the golf. Galveston. I heard about that place. Hey, I'll see you later, JB. I'll see you later on today. I know you're gonna be on playing some golf. Like again, you guys don't know who this guy is. Check him out. Follow this guy. He is such a cool dude, and he's real. He doesn't bullshit around. He's legitimately real. All right, you guys, I'm pulling in here right now. Okay, So while they're working on my car, I will pop back on if the place is open and they give me permission to film in there. I'm going to take you guys on a tour of this place. This place is so cool. So look out, put your notifications on when I go back on live. I want to show you this car place, the exotic cars. I mean, cars you would not believe. I've been in there, got a tour in there one time. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye bye. All right.